What's going on, guys? All right. Yeah, live again for the Wholesaling Mastermind session, guys. It is Wednesday, 7 p.m. We're running a little bit behind, having a few technical difficulties, but we're trying to get it together, y'all. So what's going on tonight? We out here, we live. Free game Wednesdays, y'all. If you got any questions, comments, anything that you want to talk about tonight, bring it out to the session, guys. I'm here to help you. I'm your coach. Ed Hayes, the wholesale coach here, guys. We live. What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. I think we got the technical difficulties taken care of now. Can y'all hear me though? Let me know if y'all can hear me or if the audio is choppy, guys. Let me know. Let me know. Just so I'll grab the mic. Just let me know. What's going on? What's going on, peeps? Drop a comment. Okay, perfect. Good looking, Donnell. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Okay. So, man, I'm glad, man. What's going on, y'all, man? It's been a crazy week, man. One hell of a week. I'm glad to actually be out here for the live session, man. I was really kind of looking forward to this, being able to kind of chat with you all. What's going on, Marcus? I see you out here, bro. What's going on, bro? How you liking the new place, bro? Feels like a long time no talk, brother. For real. So y'all can hear me clear, though. Everything is all good. Just want to make sure. I realized that last week the audio was terrible, but I'm on the beach today or whatever, so I'm hoping that it should be good to go. I'm liking the new crib the right way. Okay, Marcus, I see you, bro. The right way indeed, brother. The right way. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, though, why don't you all do me a favor though? Go ahead, share this video on any platforms that you can. I would truly appreciate it. Kind of spread the word, let some other people know that we are live out here for the session, guys. I'm tweeting it out myself right now. Try to get a few more people up in here, and then we're just gonna get it going, guys. Make sure that you all drop any questions that you all have down below. This is your chance today to actually get me as your coach for absolutely free. I'm out here for about an hour today. So utilize me, guys. I'm out here. I got y'all. Y'all already know. Yeah, no, I ain't hook up the microphone, bro. It just seemed like it's much easier just using the beat. Yo, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? I see you out here, Jeff. Bradley says he's gonna pull his first list, and I want to know your advice on if I should go absentee high equity or pre foreclosures, and how many lead records should I pull? Thanks in advance. Great question, Bradley. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's get this going, man. Look, real quick, I'm about to knock out your question, Bradley. Definitely, I just want everybody to just hit that share button, hit that like button for me. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this, guys. So, hey, I'm out here, bro. I'm out here, bro. But can you hear me though, bro? Jeff, can you hear me, bro? Just let me know if you can hear me clearly. I just want to make sure. I just want to verify 100% that the audio is okay. Uh, anyway, though, so Bradley, so you were asking whether you should target high equity absentee leads or pre-foreclosure. So I would say it really depends on your area, Nico, go sit down. Sit down. It depends on like where you're targeting, I would say, because let's say, for instance, like if the property values are really high where you are, then pre-foreclosures may not be the best option, to be honest, or the vacant high equities. Okay, perfect. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you telling me. Wu-Tang, okay, I see your question right here too. So Bradley, yeah, like I can't really tell you exactly because it really depends on the area, bro. Like what I've noticed is that with pre-foreclosures, they tend to have like a sense of like denial. Like they be in denial. They don't be wanting to admit that they're actually in a pre-foreclosure situation a lot of times. And then with the vacant well, yeah, I like to stack all three: vacant, high equity, absentee owners onto one list. And when I do that, it depends on the area that I'm targeting. So if I'm targeting an area with higher ARVs, these people are way less likely to actually want to sell me their property versus somebody who, let's say, lives in the hood, essentially, if you know what I mean. So like if somebody in the hood, they got that situation going on, it's way more likely that you'll get it done. So it depends on where you're targeting. Where are you targeting, Bradley? Like is it like what's going on, Darius? I see you out here, bro. I see you. So Bradley, is it like a hood area? Is it like a more affluent area? Like what would you say on that end? And yeah, what's going on, Darius? I see you out here, bro. Wu-Tang asks, how do you run comps when you don't have the MLS? Zillow or Realtor.com? So yeah, Wu-Tang, I actually have a video on my channel. You should check it out. If you go to the playlist, it's like one of the most popular videos. So if you go to that playlist on my channel, you'll see it is how to run comps free. It's probably my most thorough example of like just how to go into Realtor.com and be able to get comps yourself for absolutely free. I really kind of go into details, about 15 minutes long. You should check that out. Yeah, Wu-Tang, I got you. I got you. So Bradley says, California, it's a B grade area. How do I check my area for what's best? So that's a great question, Bradley. What I like to do to kind of get like a heads up on like which areas you may want to target, and like, you know, maybe even like which type of list you may want to target, would be to like reach out to people on Facebook, like link up with people, network with people. So it doesn't necessarily have to be Facebook. You can go to REI meetings, things of that nature, but definitely be out here, get your face out there, let people see you, shake hands, and ask people in your local market like which areas are hottest right now. But most importantly, ask your buyers. That's the most important thing. Ask your buyers, like which areas are they looking for, and then from there you could determine, okay, well, you know, these property values seem to be a lot lower. Let me go ahead and do the vacant high equity leads, the absentee high equity leads in this lower value area. And then I feel like if the property values are low and you're targeting vacant high equity, you typically get good results. So there you go. Let's see. Donnell says, I see a lot of pre-foreclosures in my area. I see this as an opportunity. Is wholesaling possible here? Wholesaling is definitely possible everywhere, brother. Let me see. Like, which area are you in again, Donnell? Or what would you do seeing that? Yeah, like which area specifically are you in though, Donnell? Like Atlanta? Okay, so yeah, man. Hey, you know, wholesaling, as long as you got opportunity there, as long as if you see a bunch of pre-foreclosures there, chances are, let's just be real, chances are it's a lot of other people targeting those same properties, especially if it's in Atlanta. It's a very competitive market. But hey, look, it's more than enough opportunity to go around. You could definitely hit those pre-foreclosure leads. But like I was telling Bradley a second ago, keep in mind that a lot of those people will kind of just be in denial. They don't really want to admit that they're in the situation that they're in. So kind of keep that in mind when you're talking to them. Don't try to stress them too much. Don't try to push them too much or get too aggressive with them. Or sometimes you even have to kind of put their feet to the fire and let them know, like, hey, you know, I can understand how it is being in a tough situation like this, whatever it is. You kind of got to relate to these people because they're in a rough situation, as you can understand. Let's see. Okay, so Bradley says, most of my buyers just say, bring me anything in SoCal, which is vague, but the plus is I don't have to go outside my market, if that makes sense. So Bradley, I would say I tend to like purposely be looking for buyers that can tell me as much as possible. From my experience, the best buyers are the people who have the best criteria because it's so much easier to go shop for properties for them. Most of the people that are saying like, yeah, bring me whatever, they rarely move on anything. So kind of keep that in mind. Like you got a lot of tire kickers out here. Not everybody is real. So really, really keep that in mind. A lot of people just kind of be BSing when they say, just send me everything. Like, I feel like the most of the real life investors, they gonna know exactly what they're looking for. They're not just looking for you to just send them any random properties. They're actually targeting certain areas. They know what they're looking for. You don't have to guess. So like real life investors, you don't have to guess. Just keep it as simple as that. Hey, bro, you know I'm out here, bro. For real, man. Trying to share the game with everybody else, bro. You already know. Seriously. Oh, snap. So Donnell says, have you ever pulled anything from Trulia and Zillow and other real estate sites? So personally, like I have worked with for sale by owner properties. Mm. I don't work with anything listed. I try to stay away from anything listed. That's pretty much off limits for me. I'm out here trying to solve problems. If the person is already working with a realtor, what the hell do they need me for? So I'm not going to be working with properties that are listed on sites like Realtor.com, Zillow, and I typically don't prefer to work with FISBOs either. Just in general, that's just me because the entire world is reaching out to these FISBOs, and I like to target lists that not a lot of people are targeting. I want those exclusive gem type properties. I don't want the picked over scraps that thousands of other people are viewing every day. Kind of keep that in mind. So yeah, though, y'all keep dropping those questions, though, y'all. Keep dropping those questions. It's been a crazy week, though, y'all. I definitely wanted to, kind of fill you all in on some of the stuff that's going on with the business out here in Chicago, guys. Great question, Jeff. What you mean by anything listed? So essentially, Jeff, it's just like any property that's listed on sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, anything that's listed with a realtor. So like if you go to the realtor and they put it on these sites, that means that the entire world can see these sites, this property for sale. So like literally everybody sees that this property is for sale. Most good properties get sold in about a week or two. Now, that depends on the area. It's a lot of different factors to kind of go into that. But if this property has been on the market and, maybe it's been on the market for 193 days, then you got a lot of buyers that just look at anything that's on the market like, no, I'm good. I'm not messing with anything on the market. So I try to stay away from properties that are listed on sites like Zillow and Realtor.com. Yeah, I can't really mess with. I try to stay away from them, bro, because they can get real tricky. And like they already have a realtor that's helping them on the property. So if I try to work with them and I'm trying to do a deal with a property that already has a realtor on it, it's like the realtor doesn't really need me. Essentially, I can reach out to the realtor though and ask them like, hey, are you willing to like hook me up with a finder's fee? Maybe, like if I send you a buyer, will you cash me out on this property? This is definitely possible. But I like to be direct to my seller and direct to the buyer to eliminate any confusion that can happen while actually trying to process the deal through the closing table. You know what I mean? Darius says, what is the title company's job? What do they look for? Great question. There is that great question. So essentially the title company are the people who actually facilitate the deal. They're the ones who write the paperwork, essentially. That's all they're really doing. So like they write the paperwork and they store it for safekeeping, essentially. And they make sure that all of the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed. They make sure that this person can actually sell the property by doing certain things, such as like doing a title search on the property. And they'll pull like lien records, tax records. They'll know exactly what needs to be paid for this property to actually exchange hands, exchange ownership, essentially. So what's going on, Shani? I see you out here. You say you back for another one, back for another episode. I see you, Shani, the right way. Hey, but so yeah, though, Darius, that's pretty much it, though. Like they're the facilitators, and in Illinois, our attorneys have to work with the title companies to actually be able to facilitate these deals. Most of the time, at least, you got some deals that can kind of get through the table, without you having to utilize them or whatever. But yeah, what's going on, the King? I see you out here again, bro. What's going on? What's going on? I see y'all. What's going on, man? I appreciate you all coming out, spending a little bit of your day, your evening with me on this Wednesday evening, hump day. You know what I'm saying? So if you're checking out this video, I would really, really appreciate it if you gently tap that like button. You know what I'm saying? So other people can check this out. Share it with other people. I would appreciate that as well. For real, for real. But yeah, though, Darius, I hope that helps, bro. Like with the explanation of the title companies, it's really just facilitators. They write a lot of paperwork. That's it. Donnell says, I've been driving for dollars. How long did it take you to get your first deal? So personally, it took me about a couple months. It may have been like 8 or 9 weeks like total from the time that I actually like started. Oh, excuse me. From the time that I started to the time that I actually cashed out on my first deal, it was about 8 to 9 weeks, I want to say, and it came from a Google ad. So I was blessed on that one. I was literally running Google ads, $8 a day, and it was like day 5 or 6 of me running these Google ads. And I actually came across a person. Well, a person came across me, I should say. They literally called me from a Google ad, and that's how I got my first deal. And I processed that. It was a probate lead. It was crazy, guys. So yeah, anything can happen, guys. You just got to really, really be kind of putting yourself out there. But yeah, it took a little while though, to be honest. You know, I had a mentor at the beginning, and they kind of burned me. I spent a lot of time. I wasted a lot of time, I should say, kind of doing things that weren't the smartest ways of actually trying to get a deal. And that's part of the reason why I started being a coach, so I can eliminate all of the confusion. And I saw that like so many people were doing things so disingenuously, like going to people's grandmoms and lying to them and just telling them that you're gonna buy this place and all of this BS. Like it gets me so upset every time I hear people just sitting around lying to these people. It's straight up BS. I hope people fail that operate like that. I hope that people fail that operate like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really passionate about that, man. And then so Bradley says, do you email market? If so, what's something you say in an email? So it depends on like what type of people you're talking about. I do email market to my cash buyers to actually sell properties. I'm not email marketing to sellers though. But we do have Facebook ads set up as well as Google ads set up, and we have like forms on our website to be able to capture people's information. And you may want to consider that as well, like having like a little landing page set up. Maybe you've got like a 15-minute video of you explaining the process of what wholesaling is. You could just send them to that video. Maybe after you get off the phone with them, send them a little text, let them know like, hey, if you want to know a little bit more about how our process works, you could check out this little video that I made. Boom, that's really, really professional and it works nicely. And I actually got that strategy from CC Garland. Shout out to CC if you're watching this in the past, present, and future. Wait, in the past. I don't know how you're going to be watching this in the past. But anyway though. But yeah, like that's a method that one of these power player wholesalers, CC Garland, one of the wholesalers that I've been linking up with lately, that's what he's doing, and it's working really, really well to actually get more leads coming off the back end of that funnel. So keep that in mind. Some next level strategies here tonight, y'all. But like essentially though, Bradley, just to actually answer your question, like as far as like what as far as like what I would actually be like saying in an email, I've kind of got it written out inside of a template that you can use. It's on the channel. Actually, you can check it out in one of these videos. But essentially, I'm just letting them know like, hey, I've got this prop. I start off with like a little catchy headline. I'll write like a little mini paragraph, a few sentences, just kind of giving them a brief overview of the entire property. Then I'll list all of the property details and then like a little outro, leave my name, email, phone number, stuff like that. Just simple, honestly. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Let's see. Donnell says, does it cost to get lists from City Hall? It does not if you're in Chicago, at least. I'm not sure exactly where you are, though, Donnell. Where you at? Oh, I think you said Atlanta, right? Pretty sure you said Atlanta. Let me just scroll back up here. Yeah, you said Atlanta. Yeah, so I'm not even sure though, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like typically, if I'm in Atlanta or if I'm trying to wholesale in Atlanta, then I'm grabbing a list from my systems that I use personally, like Propstream, REWW. So yeah, ATL. Can I get a rehab loan with an FHA loan? Whew. Man, brother, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I can't even tell you that. Oh, snap, excuse me. I'm not actually like buying properties myself right now, so I'm not going to act like I'm like the credit or loan expert or anything like that. But Brian, I will actually be having some heavy hitters coming on the channel soon to start talking about all aspects of wealth. In fact, I think I'm going to be creating a brand new YouTube channel, you guys. So just stay tuned for that. But I really want to make another channel that's going to be way more thorough and descriptive and really be able to help you all really get into the game. You know, wholesaling is just like the bottom tier of everything when it comes to real estate. I want to be able to not only go on this journey myself for like starting to grab my own properties and get my credit better and stuff like that, but I also want to teach you all that as well. I'm going to be having a lot of finance related people, a lot of business people coming on soon. So you all can be able to really, really get that good knowledge and really have the RBCs, as Jay Morrison always be talking about, which is real estate, business, and credit. I honestly believe that if you don't have all three pieces of the puzzle, you will never be wealthy. You may get a decent amount of money, but you will never be wealthy unless you understand business, credit, and real estate. So I'm going to be creating a brand new channel for you all really soon, guys. So definitely stay tuned for the new channel. It's going to get way more thorough, for real. Let's see. Does it cost money? Jeff says, man, no problem. You giving out knowledge for free. Can't go wrong with free game. Hey, bro, I feel you, you know? You know, I'm just out here trying to get as much free game as possible, bro. You know, every week, man. I do truly believe, though, man, that like our returns in life are always the equivalent of how much value we provide to other people. If y'all know me, y'all know I say that all the time. I truly believe that, man. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm out here every week providing as much value and content to you all as possible. I want y'all to win, man. Let's do this together, for real. It's not that hard. We can all get this money. It's a land grab out here. Right now is the time to really start taking action. So if it's any questions that you all have, whether it be specific, general, about your situation, someone else's, like drop those questions down below in the comment box right now. Let's keep this conversation going, y'all. So Donnell asks, when speaking to buyers, do you tell them you are a wholesaler? Because I see some who who seem to have a disdain for wholesalers. How to convince them? How do you convince them you are different? Oh, this is one of the best questions I've gotten on one of these live sessions, bro. I love that question. And this is the whole difference between me and what a lot of my competitors or colleagues would actually try to go out and do. So what I do differently is that I position myself as a concierge for my buyers. I'm different. I'm not like my competitors. I'm different. So that's how I immediately set myself out from the competition. I'm not some random wholesaler out here. I work as a concierge for my buyers. So like I'm only going out there getting you exactly what you asked me for. I'm not bringing you any crap. I'm not bringing you things that you didn't ask for. I'm not just like, if you're telling me that, let's say for instance, you're saying that you want a subject to property, yet I keep bringing you all of these like cash only offers or whatever. You end up getting blocked when you do things like that. So you really want to be working directly with the buyers to only bring them exactly what they're looking for. That's how you really set yourself apart from the competition. And yes, I do tell my buyers that I'm a wholesaler. If they don't like it, they can kick rocks. I'm the roadmap to deal flow for them, and they're the roadmap to deal flow for us. Okay, so if they don't like the fact that you're a wholesaler, they can kick rocks, go somewhere. Like if you got a problem with me making money or something like that, then at the end of the day, you the competition. Then you need to get lost. Like that's how I feel, at least. I only want to be working with honest, legit buyers, and if I don't let people try to treat me like I'm some type of employee or like I'm some little boy or like they know so much more than me or none of that. They gonna follow my path. Don't get me wrong. I'm like always respectful and I try not to get aggressive with anybody or anything like that. I'm not saying that I'm doing that, but don't ever let anybody like try to treat you like an employee. You didn't get into wholesaling to be somebody else's employee, essentially. Keep that in mind, for real. So you don't have to convince them of nothing, straight up. So like, if they don't like it, then on to the next one. There's plenty of investors out here who are very savvy who want wholesalers on their team. Those are the people that you want to be working with, and just eliminate the rest of the people. Period. Period. Don't convince nobody of nothing. Screw them. For real. Meaning I just got a house with the FHA loan in February. Okay, I see you out there, Brian. Yeah, I'm not even sure though, Brian. I'm not even gonna lie to you, brother. I wish I could help you with that, but I will have some people coming on the channel soon, bro. In fact, I'll probably even write that down as a question. Let me see. Yeah, I'll write that down as a question, bro. Yeah. So yeah, let me see. Um, Storefront Flip says, "What's up, man? Have you done any business in Little Village, South Lawndale?" Yeah, bro. Like I'm all the way out here in the city, bro. Like I'm getting deals all across the city all the time, bro. Where you located at? Or yeah, actually, I'm not sure if you a guy or not. While I'm just saying, bro. And how do I find my buyers? Oh man, that's a great question, bro. Like my favorite way, well, one of my favorite ways at least to find my buyers, and this is one of my low key strategies right here. I'm not even gonna lie. Honestly, I don't typically put this out here like that because I don't want it to get oversaturated. But one of my favorite ways to find buyers is using GoSection8.com. Cash buyer employee. Yes, exactly, Darius. Exactly. That's what you do not want to be. Do not want to become some employee. That's some chump type stuff. I'm not somebody's chump. That's how I feel. Like they're trying to play you like that. So don't let them, for real. But what was I about to say? How do you find your buyers? So yeah, I like to use GoSection8.com. I mean, yeah, GoSection8.com. I like to use ForRentByOwner.com. And then, yeah, so those are like my two main ones just for finding people online. And I like to use those once again, like I said, because they aren't saturated like a lot of other sources that you can use to get cash buyers from. Like everybody's calling cash buyer lists. So any public information, everybody is going to be calling the public information. The harder it is to come by, the more valuable that lead is going to be, whether it be cash buyers or motivated sellers. Always. Yeah, that's what you did, Brian. Yeah, it works great, man. It works great, honestly. Like you get a ton of real life buyers on Gold Section 8 because they're real life landlords and they're on those sites looking for tenants. So you're never expecting your call when you're calling them or whatever. So, but I feel like using Section8.com eliminates you from having to talk to a whole bunch of random wholesalers trying to act like they're cash buyers because they got all of these other quote unquote gurus out of here telling them to do that shady stuff. Okay. So keep that in mind. Like a lot of people teach really, really shady, backwards, bogus ass stuff, y'all. So keep that in mind, y'all. Don't just do what everybody else is out here doing. In fact, if you see everybody doing something in your market, purposely do something different. Like don't be like everybody else. That's how you get lost in the mix. But most importantly, be honest and open and stuff. Don't be lying to people's grandmoms. I am not a fan of that. Do not lie to people. You don't have to lie. You don't have to kiss ass for people. Oh, excuse me. Oh God. I felt like someone trapped in my throat there. Anyway, but like you don't have to kiss ass. You don't have to lie to people to actually get these deals done. And don't let anybody tell you that you do. For real, because it's a lot of dishonesty going on in the industry, and that's part of the reason why I'm out here. I'm trying to create some standardization. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry, I got something in my throat. All right, real quick. Donnell says, "How do you deal with fizzbowls?" So Donnell, like personally, I try to stay away from fizzbowls for the most part. Yeah, I probably should. I'm glad you said that, Alexandra. Thanks. Alexandra Alvarez. Yeah, what's going on, Alexandra? How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you out here. I know who you are. I can see that thumbnail. I'm pretty sure that's you at least. Anyway, though, Donnell says, "How do you deal with fizzbowls?" Honestly, I don't really like to deal with fizzbowls for the most part. It feels like to me most of them are extremely delusional. They're just way off of what they want for the property most of the time. Don't get me wrong, though. I have come across for sale by owner properties where I was able to actually get them. But in general, I don't really like to mess with them. And a big part of the reason of it is because it's on the market. And whether it be for sale by owner, now, don't get me wrong. If it's freshly listed, like in the last hour or two or something like that, I may work with it. I may like, okay, I'm kind of thirsty for this property because not a lot of people have seen it. On the other hand, though, a lot of these for sale by owner properties have been on the market for like 198 days. It's a piece of crap. Trust me, the vast majority of the market has seen the property already. If all of these real life investors have already seen the property and passed, don't waste your time. Not to mention, it's plenty more reasons why I don't like to mess with them too. But another big reason is that you see a lot of fluctuations in their prices online and stuff like that too. A lot of times, like they'll have listed it for 98,000, they brought it down to 93. Like long story short, they changed it like 15 more times, and now they're at 63,000, and they don't want to budge. Well, how are you gonna get paid off of that? How are you gonna get paid? What you gonna sell it for more? Even though there's like the buyer can easily go to the site and see that the price has been dropping for the last 8 months. It just doesn't make sense. So I try to stay away from anything that's listed or even been listed recently. Like, stay away from that. Like, stay away from me. Like, you don't want to be messing with those properties. Dead seriously. I don't waste time with anything that's going to be time consuming. Stay away from time consuming properties. I try to purposely position myself to be in a position to work with properties that I can get fast, quickly. Like, I want deal flow. I don't want to get stagnant. I'll put in work for a probate property. Don't get me wrong. But if it's a for sale by owner, this person's delusional. They want me to convince them. And no, I ain't got time for that. I need people that actually want to sell now. I don't want to have to beg people for their properties. That's not the game right there. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's see. Okay, so Alexandra says she used Section 8, but not successfully yet. Alexandra, I'm very interested in like what type of results you've been able to get by actually using them though. Like, what have you been hearing from the people that you've been reaching out to, Alexandra? Alexandra, you're not getting buyers off Go Section 8. I'm trying to aim for out of town. Yeah, hey, that's another good idea, Brian. You know, it can work at least. Let's put it like that. Out of town buyers are definitely not a deal breaker, for sure, for sure. All right, we'll look into it for sure. Check it out, bro. I got you. Some say they're management for the company. Yeah, Alex. Okay, great question. Great question. um, but yeah, so yeah, Alexandra, that does happen somewhat often, depending on your area on Go Section 8, where people will be property managers. Try out forrentbyowner.com as well, though. Try out that one as well. I will purposely try to filter out any listings that like are obvious management companies, where it's like something LLC or co or whatever, and like just try to call the people who only have individual names. Try that strategy out. And a lot of times when you have those property management companies, they will have posted like 20 properties all at the same time. So be patient. Like, try to go through every single listing, because you never know. And it's like somebody actually got a property in between there. So you want to just try to check through all of them and just make sure that you're thorough when you're going through those sites trying to pull those buyers off of there for sure. Let's see. Seen a Fizbo sign today. Hey, the King, check it out though, bro. Check it out, King, for real. Check it out, bro, because it's no harm in trying with the Fizbo. I'm just coming from my personal experience, like just from what I've seen. But I swear to God, please don't let my experience with Fizbos deter you from even calling them. I mean, you may have a great deal. Just reach out, Everything is negotiable in real estate. So please, don't let me discourage you from actually doing it, because some people only target Fizbos and get great results. So I don't, just let me clarify that. I don't want you to think that it's a terrible idea or anything, because it can work great, but it all depends on what you personally want to do. Brian says 7 to 14 days. Let's see. Can you tell us about your first deal? Yeah, Donnell, I was just telling you about it not that long ago. You must have missed it. Let me see. Give me 1 second though, Donnell. I'll definitely kind of touch base on that and again in 1 second if you'll give me 1 second. Let me just read this. Shawnee says, how much do the homes cost in Chicago? Because I know it's nothing like Cali where homes are 500K and up. Yes, big difference, Shawnee. You say the Hagerstown house turned into a probate, Alexandra. That's real interesting. Hey, no worries, Donnell. I got you, bro. I'll go back over it again. But so Shawnee, let me just answer this real quick. So Shawnee, like, properties vary like crazy, as in any other area. Property values are gonna vary like crazy. We've got plenty areas in Chicago where property values are over $1 million. Like, you know, if you downtown Chicago, all of those condos, you're probably not going to be getting much for less than like $750,000. You're probably going to be in a studio for like almost $1 million in some of these buildings. It's absolutely ridiculous. As I'm sure you're probably familiar with if you are in Cali. Am I correct, Shawnee? Are you from Cali? Are you in Cali? That's really interesting. But yeah, like property values are much more affordable. And just in general, like, to be honest, like most of these wholesale deals work a lot better when you can get them at really, really low prices, and then the ARVs are really high. Like if you can get something for 50 and the ARV is like 230, done deal. Buyers buying that all day, wash, rinse, repeat for the most part, to be honest. Yeah, in the Bay Area. Okay, I see you. Salute to the Bay Area. I see y'all out there. I see y'all Bay Area people. For real though. But yeah, you know, property values can vary like crazy though, Shawnee. But you know, yeah, in general, like if I was you, if I'm out in the Bay Area, I'm probably doing one of two things. One, I'm going out and I'm trying to talk to as many real life investors in the Bay Area as possible, because I don't want to just assume that just because the property values are low, that there aren't buyers out there looking for these properties. Like, and maybe the property values are 500K or more, right? But maybe you can find one that needs a lot of work and most realtors aren't going to mess with it, and you can get it for 380K. If anything, if you're in the Bay Area or New York and, you know, downtown Chicago, places like that, if anything, your assignment fees go up. You may have less opportunities, but there's probably also less competition as well, because so many people just psych themselves out like, oh, I can't wholesale here. So they just automatically start virtually wholesaling and just say, screw the $100,000 assignment fees that I could be getting here because I can wholesale this $8 million property. No, screw that. Screw making $100,000. I'll go to some shanty town in Alabama or something and sell a property for like $500 or $1,000. So like keep that in mind. You can sell properties in Cali. Don't be discouraged. Trust me. But like you got to reach out to people. It's all about networking. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So it doesn't matter where you are. I can literally dive into your market tomorrow and then have closed deals before the end of this month. I guarantee it. Like no question. Like it's literally that easy. Once you know the buyers, you don't necessarily even got to go look for the properties. You can just find people that got JV deals. Or it's a lot easier to actually negotiate the terms of the deal and whatnot when you have that roadmap that your buyers have provided for you. So the buyers are everything. Seriously, they're gonna change the game for you. You don't even have to think twice. Oh yeah, y'all keep dropping those questions. Y'all keep dropping those questions. We out here. I hope that this session has been providing you all with some great value, though. I'm going to be out here for about like another 15 minutes. I'm going to take a few minutes real quick, though, and just let you all know that my wholesaling automation program is going to be launching on Friday, guys. I'm actually going to go live again on Friday. So keep an eye out for when I go live again on Friday, because, excuse me, I'm really going to be like kind of breaking down like what all is going to be available. But long story short, I pretty much packaged up everything that I offer and just put it on one page. And I also made it to where like you could pretty much get these services like a la carte style, where like take out pretty much, or I could package it up for you. Okay, so, and I'm going to have like a few different packages. We'll talk more about it on Friday, but I do want you all to be aware of it. I know a lot of people watch these videos. So whether you're watching this live or in the replay, just know that the wholesaling automation program will be launching Friday morning. I'm going to be going live on YouTube to tell you all much more about it, but I'm going to have everything that you all need to actually be able to get deals done. I'm going to be able to do automated ringless voicemail drops for you. Not just me, but me and my team. We're going to be doing ringless voicemail drops, text message blasts, sending you bandit signs, sending you flyers, business cards, custom logos, custom websites, custom forms, one-on-one coaching sessions, access to Wholesaler University, dedicated support staff, like literally everything that you could possibly need to get deals done. Pretty much, to be honest with you, is like if you can't get deals after this, I can't really help you, honestly. It's like if I'm literally running your business for you, and it's like you taking in all of the knowledge, if you still not get it, I have nothing for you, honestly. So this is it, guys. And I purposely like I redid the course. I made the new ebook and all of these things recently because all of those new things that I've been coming out with are all going to be packaged into this new automation program. So I wanted to make sure that it was as good as possible for you all when it does launch it. So look forward to that on Friday, y'all. Just know I'm out here for you, for real. Oh, yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go with the good questions. Let's keep it on going. Hey, Shawnee, you know I got you, Shawnee. I'm out here for you, sis, all day and night. So let's see. Meet up. You say, Alexandria, trying to do that meetup. Yeah, hey, I probably will be doing a meetup out here in Chicago. I was shooting for July, but to be honest with you guys, it's not looking too good. It's probably going to be closer to like August, September. But I do want to be able to get some of these live in-person REI meetings going with you all guys. Get some live sessions. I'll be putting these sessions on. YouTube. I'll probably be live streaming them just like this, but it'll be at like a local location out in the Chi. So you guys can come out. We can talk, chat, chop it up or whatever. Shake hands. You all can meet me in person. We can get it going, guys. Y'all already know I'm down to link up and network. So Donnell says, how do you stay away from bad JV partners? Or rather, what do you look for in JV partners? That's a really, 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 really great question, Donnell. Also, I just made a video on that recently, too. Honestly, I believe that video is going to be way more thorough than anything that I can tell you here. So check it out. It's on the channel. It's like 5 videos back from, it's probably like 5 videos ago when I made it. So just go to videos, scroll down, it'll be close. But yeah, we can kind of talk about that a little bit now. Hey, Joshua out there with the shout out. Joshua says his courses are filled with value. You all need to check it out. I appreciate you, Joshua. I'm out here, bro. Salute to you as well, man. That was a great conversation that we had. Was that earlier today or was that yesterday? My days have been getting like so compacted, man. I've been having a lot of conversations lately. Hey, but I definitely appreciate you all, man. I definitely appreciate you all. But Donnell, though, just like on the specifics for how to stay away from bad JV partners, the real thing is that you got to vet these people on the front end, bro. You got to make sure that these people are not going to be BSing you and they not like messing around. They not messing around with you and just trying to shop shit pretty much. Okay. That's what I call it, shopping shit. They trying to shoot you the shitty property that nobody wants. Okay. So I asked them certain questions, bro, like certain things like, are you direct to seller? How much longer do you have on your contract? Sometimes I like to ask them, like, what's the feedback that you've been getting on this property? Make sure that they got comps for the property. Make sure that they've got pics and videos for the property. That means that they've actually put their eyes on the property. Make sure that they've got like something packaged up. So where you don't actually have to like package up all of the information about the property. They should already have that ready to go. Because otherwise, like you're doing their work for them. And it's like, I'm trying to be your partner. If I got to package up your property for you, then I need more of a spread on this. No exceptions, period. I want more money if I got to do your job for you, period. So little things like that, though, bro. Check out that video. But that's just like a few of the things that's in that video. I think I was like really, really thorough when I made that video as well. I really thought about it. I thought about like what questions that have I asked in the past that really made the biggest difference or whether the deal made it to the table, bro. So I really, really hope that video helps you, bro. Yeah, that was a really, really good question, though, bro. Honestly, like JV partners are a great way to be able to get your first deal. Honestly, I damn near recommend that right at the very beginning. Like you can take out a lot of the hard work yourself. Like you don't necessarily have to ever look for properties if you don't want to. But I do highly, highly recommend it because there's no substitute for actually knowing how to talk to the seller. Like you're not going to learn that by always JVing with other people. There's going to be times in your life where you're either going to want to take on this property yourself, or you're going to have to be the person to be the point man on this property and talk to the seller. So you got to be comfortable in those situations. The only way that you can get comfortable is by going through it, because they're going to throw curveballs that you're not going to be used to if you aren't actually on the phone talking to them. Hey, Shawnee and Joshua, man, I appreciate you both. Shawnee says, Donnell, you got to sign up for his course. Hey, Donnell, hey, bro, you see, I can't make this stuff up, bro. For real, man. Like honestly, I put a lot of time and effort into the course. Just like full transparency, disclosure. Like some of the videos that are in the course, you will see them on the YouTube channel as well. Like the course is really to kind of package it up in an easily consumable way. The YouTube videos, they kind of just come out in whatever order I feel like putting them out. The Wholesaling University is very well organized. There's quizzes in there. I really went the extra mile to try to make sure that you all can get the most from the course. Let's put it like that. How do I sign up for mentoring? Hey, Randy, if you want to sign up for mentoring, bro, you can go to my site, edwardhayes.org. I'll drop a link right here for you real quick. HTTPS. You got to put in all of this, or it probably won't work. Google hates me. Don't ask why. But yeah, check out this link right there, Randy. There you go. edwardhayes.org/coaching. And you can apply for coaching. I've got one slot open right now. I try to limit the amount of people that I take on at one time, because I want to make sure that if you are going to come on as a client, that I can provide the most thorough service as possible, and I can actually be there for you when you need me. All right, let's see. Brian says, bro, how you get the realtor to work with you and what docs you need to fall through, meaning process for realtor. So I'm not exactly sure what docs specifically you mean when you say that to get the process to fall through. I'm trying to understand exactly what you're asking, bro. Are you asking what do you need to get the realtor to sign to work with you? Most of the time I'm not actually having them signing anything. We aren't signing official JV contracts most of the time, just to be honest. Most of the realtors that I'm working with are very experienced in the game. They know what they're doing. They're not newbies out here. And a lot of times, we're both providing deal flows to each other. So maybe they'll come with some bank-owned properties. I'll shoot them anything that's close to market price or actual market price. We'll both be giving each other marketing fees or kind of looking out for each other on the back end like that. And yeah, try not to even overthink it though, bro. Brian, when it comes to kind of how to network with the realtors, I promise you, don't overthink it. Literally, just be you. Tell them, hey, I'm a wholesaler. Let's do deals together. I come across off-market deals all the time that I can't work with because they want market price. So I'd be more than glad to send them your way. And if you could occasionally run some comps for me, maybe send me your expired listings and your pocket listings, I would really, really appreciate it. We can get a lot of money out here together. Boom. That's exactly how you want to approach them. How do you get your money? So yeah, a lot of times it's from marketing fees. If you're going to be, that's Brian again asking, how do you get your money from realtors when you're working with them or you're trying to do a deal with a realtor? So most of the time you're just going to be getting a marketing fee, and that can be written into the HUD statement. So it's a lot of different ways that you can get paid. They can just cash you out on the back end. You all can do an official JV agreement with each other. It's nothing against that at all. So you can have them sign a JV just like you would any other JV partner that you'd be interested working with. How do you ensure their service? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. How do I ensure their service? What exactly do you mean? How do I ensure their service? What specific service are we talking about here? Donnell asks, do I use Deal Machine? I do recommend people use Deal Machine. I don't personally use Deal Machine, but I actually am going to be doing some driving for dollars around this area that I just moved into recently. I'm out here in the Oak Park area. Shout out to all my Chicago people out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Oak Park. Come holla at. Oh, anyway. But anyway, I am going to be doing some driving for dollars soon. And if I do choose to get an app, it 1,000,000% will be the Deal Machine app. I guarantee it. Either that or Landglide. That's another one that I recommend. But my house hunters use Landglide and Deal Machine. I tend to hear some problems with Deal Machine. Occasionally, people will be like, "Oh, this didn't work," or "That didn't work." I've never heard anybody tell me that Landglide didn't work for them. So just kind of keep that in mind. Deal Machine is way more popular though, because the big boy gurus out there are promoting it in their videos. They all got affiliate links and stuff. So kind of keep that in mind, you know. You kind of got to take advice, you know, with a grain of salt if someone is, you know, if they got the affiliate link sometimes, you know, unless you actually see them using it themselves, you know, they may just be telling you to use it because they're getting money from it. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Anyway, protect the bag. Okay, I got you, Brian. Right. How do you protect the bag? Yeah, bro. So like most of the time, like, so you're acting in a situation where like you've got a property under contract and maybe you work with the realtor and the realtor has the buyer. So just to be honest, I mean, like most of the time, you really don't have to worry about getting screwed. Like honestly, it's like the percentage of people trying to screw you over is so small that I don't believe that it's anything to work about. I mean, to worry about. That would just make them sign a JV agreement. Simple as that. It's a done deal. I mean, that's it, bro. Just a JV agreement, but you know, vet them on the front end, though, bro. You know, just make sure that they're a legitimate person. Make sure that they're not full of crap. You know, like you can sense a person's realness. Real recognize real, as the statement goes. And you know, bro, real recognize real. You'll be able to notice real quick whether this person seems a little off, a little illegitimate, just something don't feel right or sit right with you. Just go with your gut, bro. Just go with your gut. Have them sign a JV agreement. Make everybody that you work with on these deals sign a JV agreement. And yeah, just kind of go from there. Nobody can really steal your property if you don't have it. I mean, unless you don't have it under contract. So always have your stuff under contract. Excuse me. And just act accordingly. You know, like don't even think that hard about it, bro. I promise you. Don't think that hard about it. You good. Most people are not going to try to screw you. If, in fact, like anybody that would even consider screwing you, probably shouldn't even be working with in the first place. You probably should have noticed that they was a shady person in the first place. So like, just like keep your eyes open for people's just normal baseline behaviors. And when they start to steer off from that, then like know to cut the leash essentially, you know, let them go. Stop messing with it. Alexandra asks, is it best to let the investors have the title company or myself? Alexandra, that's a great question. Honestly, I prefer to let the investors choose. Most of the time, at least, I let the investors choose where they actually want to do the closing at and like the people that they want to work with, the attorneys and everything for the most part. Now, this is specifically when it comes to the investors, though. When it comes to the sellers, I personally prefer the sellers to work with my attorney. It just makes the game a lot smoother. I feel like the seller, therefore the seller's attorney is on my side essentially, and like we're working together. I'm already on my buyer's side, so that's already good to go. I like to eliminate as much confusion as possible. So I'm already direct to the buyer, and then I bring on the seller. If I can get that seller to work with my attorney, I'm golden. I'm pretty much, it's a done deal. Like I know that I'm good. There's not going to be any confusion. We're going to get the deal done because I know everybody in the process. We've worked with each other. We're about to knock this out like a charm. Now, on the other end, though, you know, if you're trying to do it the other way around, essentially, you know, and you're trying to do everything yourself, you know, then you have to kind of deal with the buyer saying like, oh, well, you know, we want to do this. I try to make everything as smooth as possible, honestly. I don't want to have to do a lot of extra communicating or a whole bunch of extra coordinating. I try to do it with whatever works best for the individuals in this transaction. So it's always going to be subjective. Every single deal is going to be different, and that answer is going to be different depending on that transaction. Okay, keep that in mind. Everything is going to change. Every single property that you're going to work with is going to be very different from the last one. So kind of just expect that. Expect a lot of different things to be happening all the time. And everything is negotiable in real estate. So keep that in mind as well. That your contracts are going to be different. Some people are going to want different stipulations in the contract. Everything is okay. Don't get confused. It's perfectly fine. Don't freak out. Reach out to me if it comes down to it. I got you. Y'all know that I'm right here for y'all, man. Donnell asks, what red flags let you know to walk away from the deal? Oh man, great question. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. It's after 8:00 already, but man, y'all are asking some really good questions. So I'm just gonna keep this going for right now. Donnell asks, what red flags let you know to walk away from the deal? I gotta answer that one. I'm not even gonna lie. Donnell, man, look, bro, keep coming out every week, bro. You be coming with some great questions already. Like for real, man. You gotta come out, bro. For real. You be asking really good questions. So what I'm looking for that can let me know that I need to walk away from the deal, it's a lot of different things, bro. And it can be on all ends of the deal. So buyers, sellers, wholesalers, everybody, even the title companies and attorneys, you got to be watching everybody. Like you really got to be paying attention to what everybody is doing. Okay. So like on the front end, when it comes to like your JV partner, for instance, right? You want to be making sure that they're actually direct to the seller. If they're telling you that, oh, I'm a cash buyer, and then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, actually I'm a wholesaler, and da da da, instantly cut them off. Like I don't mess with liars, period. If you BSing me talking about that, means you probably been going out to people's houses and lying. Like I told y'all early in this stream, I hope that if you doing this stuff backwards and you going to people's houses, lying to them, telling them that you're going to buy their properties and you haven't talked to cash buyers, I hope you fail. I'm going to be dead serious with you because that's bogus. It don't go to my grandmama lying to her, telling her that you're going to buy this property. You better talk to these investors first. Otherwise, it's just bogus. Anyway, but like, so that's one thing. Are you direct to the seller? If you're not direct to the seller, then instantly you got to go, right? So next, buyers, if they start to act shaky and like aren't giving you information like accordingly at like normal time frames, or like maybe they're like, oh yeah, I gotta go on vacation, or my mom just died, all of this random stuff, red flags. Like the buyers should be pushing you along. That's more common than not. Like the buyers like, come on, let's get this done, let's make this happen. The buyers kind of pushing you along. So if you don't see that, and like the buyer is kind of dragging, not being very responsive, not really talking, it may not work out. Like kind of keep an eye on them. That's another thing too. I just want to add this in as like a quick side note, like proof of funds. A lot of times you can ask for proof of funds from your buyers. Just know that like anybody can get a proof of funds online. I don't recommend that either. Like don't go out here just acting like you got money. Like anybody in 10 minutes from right now can get a proof of funds saying that they got $500,000. That's BS. Don't use these fake POS like other people are telling you to go out here and do. That's BS, man. Like be honest. If you can't afford it, you just can't afford it. You work with other investors. If the seller doesn't like that, they can kick rocks, and you can find somebody that doesn't care that you work with investors. Okay, anyway, that's just like a little quick side note. Anyway, though, but like, and then on the seller end, little red flags on the seller end that it's probably not going to go through, as if also if like if the seller isn't responding back to your calls, your messages, if there's squatters in the property, oh my God, like if you already going down this process with a property and then you all of a sudden find out that there's squatters in the property, your chances of actually closing on that just went down by like 70-80%. So keep that in mind, because a lot of buyers just don't want to mess with properties with squatters in them, which are pretty much just like tenants that never moved. If you all don't know what a squatter is, someone who's just moved into the property and they don't plan on moving until they get evicted, pretty much. Yeah, that's bogus. It happens all the time, and the laws are actually set up in those people's favor. So just know those are kind of like some situations that can happen that can like you should be looking out for. These are red flags. It's plenty more too, bro. That's actually like a really good topic. I should probably make a video on that one actually. So Shani asks, how many times have you been cursed out during cold calls? Oh my God. I got yelled at 10 times out of 50 calls yesterday. LOL. Like, damn, people be hella mad though. That is so funny. Yeah, Shani, I've been cussed out by both buyers and sellers. People mad as hell for real. Buyers too, swear that's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Shani. Buyers and sellers will curse you all the way out. They will feel so disrespected, so angry. My favorite one is when it's like the really old ladies and they'll be like, don't call back here now, or I may have to take this to the next level. Or like something like that where like they threaten you, like, oh, that is so funny to me. Don't forget to smash that like button, like Shani said, guys. I really appreciate you all. But for real though, like, yeah, you get cursed out all the time, Shani. Honestly, I personally believe that if you aren't getting cursed out at least once a day, you didn't call enough people that day. Honestly, because it's almost a guarantee. Like pretty much every day that you call, you should have people mad as hell that you're calling them. That's just normal. That's like baseline right there. Like a lot of people are just like pissed off. Why are you calling me? What you got my phone number for? How'd you get my number? If you call again, I'm calling the FTC. Like they don't be playing, y'all. Like, they be trying to go in on us. Or the FCC, whatever it is, you know what they be saying. They be trying to go in. Rolando asks, how do you get in? How do you get inside access to the property when there are tenants in the property? Great question, bro. And honestly, it's just like, look, the seller's got to make it happen. Period. Point blank. Period. Schedule a time. Seller lets you in, whether the tenant is there or not. All the owner needs to do is give a 24-hour notice to the tenant to be able to get inside of the property. I know at the same time, though, it's not always that easy because sometimes the sellers don't want the tenants to know that they're actually trying to sell the property. That happens sometimes. And in those cases, sometimes I have the seller go into the property themselves and get the pictures. I'll send them like a list of pictures that I need. Like, hey, get me 2 pictures of the bedrooms, 1 picture of the kitchen, things like that. I'll send them like a checklist of like pictures that I need. They can go there themselves, do it themselves. Another thing that you can do is to communicate with the seller like, hey, look, you don't have anything to worry about at all. I can come to the property, meet you at the property. We can both go through here. We'll act like I'm just a contractor or a repair guy, and I'm coming in to get pictures of the property to make sure that I could do accurate repairs on the property. I went through many places like that. So that's actually a highly recommended one. If the seller is like kind of dead set against letting you in, just let them know like, hey, look, I'll come in. I won't say anything about actually purchasing the property. I'll just be acting as behalf of like your contractor. That's a good one. Yeah, Donnell, man. Ain't that some crazy stuff, man? Donnell says they act offended that you asking to bring a deal. Yeah, it don't even make sense. How buyers gonna get mad? Like, dude, I'm trying to make you rich, but whatever. That's what I say. Like, y'all don't have to kiss nobody ass. If they don't like it, look, on to the next one. On to the next one. I've got cursed out by a ton of buyers and sellers. But guess what? I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars working with other investors. So that's just their loss. Okay, so what? You don't, okay, yeah. You can keep all of your insults and all of that to yourself. I'm about to go make 40, 50, 60,000, $128,000 for this other investor then. Good luck, buddy. For real. I mean, especially like when you the real deal out here, you get almost arrogant with these people. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I just be like, okay, whatever. Like if they don't like it, then I'm just like instantly like, okay, well you gone. I feel like I'm an asset out here. I feel like they gotta bring enough value to me. That's how I feel damn near now because I got so many buyers. I'm not about to be spending a bunch of time with a whole bunch of tire kickers, a whole bunch of time wasters. They can kick rocks pretty much. I'm not about to waste a moment with anybody that's not on my level pretty much. A lot of these investors are not even on wholesalers level. They don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know how to get a deal through a closing table. And you have to tell them, I don't really want to be working with brand new investors. I want to be working with seasoned investors. 95% of them want to work with wholesalers like me. Well, like us, guys, because if you all are using these strategies, like kind of positioning yourself as a concierge to your buyers, trust me, you'll get the same impressions from your buyers. They'll see you as an asset and not a nuisance. So that's kind of like the choice that you make. Are you going to go out here and start looking for sellers first and then hope that you're going to get a deal? Or are you going to go out here and talk to these millionaires, have them tell you exactly what it is that they're looking for, and then just go find them what they're looking for? I mean, to me, the choice is clear, guys. That's a rhetorical question. Seriously. Sean says, I'll be like, okay, bye, Felicia. Exactly. Greg asks, hey, Ed, why do I need a buyer's list first? Greg, this is exactly what I'm talking about right now because you need a buyer's list first because if you don't have the buyers, you do not have a roadmap to deal flow. If you don't have buyers and you don't plan on purchasing these properties yourself, who the hell are you looking for properties for? Who are you looking for properties for? How do you know where to start? How do you know what's a good deal to the person who's actually going to buy the property? You just guessing? Are you going to buy this property? If not, you're wasting everybody's time if you're not talking to buyers first. I honestly believe that that's why most wholesalers are sitting around up in all of these Facebook groups, on all of these YouTube videos, like, I don't know what to do to get a deal, because you're not talking to the people with money. You're just spending all of your time trying to beg people for their houses, and you don't even know exactly how to negotiate because you don't have the money to buy the place. And you haven't talked to anybody that actually does have the money. How can you negotiate? Who are you negotiating on behalf of? Like when you go back with a counteroffer, whose counteroffer is that? That yours? You're not buying the place. Your opinion doesn't matter. How much you want to spend on this property is completely irrelevant. So, and don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by people who tell you that BS about, oh, if it's a deal, you'll find a buyer. That's the biggest BS in the wholesaling market, period. So I hope that you all are listening. That's the biggest BS out here. If you're going out here and talking to sellers first, I swear to God, I hope you fail. Because I feel like that's so disingenuous. You can't say that if it's a deal, then someone will buy it. Then what's a deal to you? Because what's a deal to you is different from what's a deal to me, than what's a deal to John and Sally and Bob and Billy. Everybody has a different perspective or opinion on what a good deal is. So if you're not going out there and talking to buyers first, then it's like, what are you really doing? What are you really doing? Who are you looking for properties for? What are you doing? You're pretty much just going to people's grandmoms and lying to them, telling them that you're going to buy a property. You're not going to buy anything. And most people not even telling the sellers that they're working with investors. They're saying that they're the buyers. That's BS. If you're doing that, I hope you feel as well. I'm just being honest. Like, I feel like it's only one way to do this with integrity. Most gurus out here teach you to lie to people. That's BS, period. It's just BS. So if you're not talking to buyers first, I feel like going to sellers first is actually reverse wholesaling. They call talking to buyers first reverse wholesaling. I don't know who taught these people how to do business. I'm just saying. So go to the money first. Find out what the money wants, and then you're just finding properties for buyers. You're not looking for properties. You're not looking for buyers for properties. You're looking for properties for buyers. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. And that's literally the difference between being honest and not. And I feel like that's the difference between getting deals and not, sitting on the sidelines forever or actually in the game, balling out, getting deals. That's the difference. This is what I made this channel for. And so people understand that piece of knowledge that I just gave you right there. If you literally just take that, there's no other videos you ever need to watch. You can literally end all of this research stuff right now. Go find the money. The money will tell you what they want. These properties are not for you. So I feel like if you don't know what the buyers want, you're always going to be going in circles and hoping you're going to get a deal closed. I don't hope for nothing. I'm literally just finding properties for my buyers. So I don't have to hope and wish because I know exactly what they want. They just told me what they want. I'm just going to get that. If you're not doing that, you're hoping and wishing. Period. So yeah, I kind of just went in on that one. Yeah, I hope that you all really, really find value in that, because that's the whole game right there. Most people out here doing this stuff backwards. I just feel like it's so disingenuous, and I'm not a fan of all of that BS stuff. Rolando says, I've got a list of 3,000. How many times would you go through a list like that, cold calling? Rolando, I like to go through at least twice, but I like to try to go up to like 7 times, depending on the size of the list, but like bare minimum twice. Like, we're definitely not just going through once. But I feel like a good amount of times would probably be about like 3 or 4, depending on what the results were. And we'll kind of wrap through these questions, guys. I'm about to be wrapping this up. I got a couple more things to knock out tonight, man. I hope that this session has been providing you all with tons of value. Y'all know I'm out here for y'all, man. I try to do this every week. I'm going to be live next week again. Y'all already know how I get down. Donnell, I'm glad to hear, bro. I'm glad you're going to be out next week again, the right way indeed. Brian says, make that pipeline hot. Greg says, how do I find a buyer? I'm new, bro. I had a ton of videos on the channel, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's a very basic question. So I really do advise for you to check out the videos on my channel. I got one particular that I would like for you to check out if you're asking that question, and that would be 39 ways to market your wholesaling business. Check out that video on my channel. I feel like that's probably like the most thorough video that I have out there to not just market for buyers, but to market to sellers as well. Check that one out. Shawnee asks, that's a good question because there are other wholesalers that say if you have a good deal, then the buyers will come. I was told buyers want deals that can give them a nice chunk of equity. It's like everything is subjective, Shawnee. I swear to you, man. Everything is subjective. Bossman LA says, Bossman LA. He says, just tuned in and I'm liking what I'm hearing already. Hey, bro, I'm out here. Yeah, every Wednesday I'm going live, bro. Every Wednesday I'm about to be going live right here on YouTube. Free game Wednesdays, bro. We out here every Wednesday. Bring your questions, comments, anything that you want to learn, pretty much any value that you need. I got you. I'm out here. I coach people nationwide already, as you probably already know. And pretty much these Wednesday sessions are you all's chance to get me as your coach for absolutely free. I actually been over an hour here this week, man, because I love providing this value. I want to help you all out as much as possible. You all have been asking some amazing questions this week, man. I really appreciate you all. I know that these videos provide so much value, not just to you all, but the questions that y'all have meet so many other people that have these same exact questions. So I'm so glad that you all come out, you ask your questions, so then we pretty much are all helping the community. And so many people need this knowledge, guys. So I thank you all for coming out tonight, spending this time with me. As I told you all earlier, make sure that y'all are on the alert, on the lookout for Friday morning. I'm having another live session. And like I said, I'm going to be talking about my brand new wholesaling automation program that's going to be launching on Friday, where me and my team are going to be able to provide ringless voicemail drops, text message blasts, bandit signs, pretty much every single marketing need that a wholesaler can need is going to be packaged up right here on my site. Well, not right here, but right on my website. I'm going to drop the link on Friday, so make sure that you all stay tuned for that. Let's just see. I think I got I didn't even tell you all, man. Look, y'all, I got so many big things coming up soon, y'all. Just real quick. I'm having a conversation with Brent tomorrow, y'all. I don't even have to say his last name because y'all already know who I'm talking about. Brent Daniels. Me and Brent Daniels are scheduled to be having like a live session. We're going to do a video, and we're probably going to put it on the podcast or whatever tomorrow at 1 p.m., y'all. I'm so looking forward to that, man. As many of you all know already, Brent Daniels is the man. He's probably like the #1 known wholesaling coach out here, period. He's the TCP guy talking to people. He's the man, so I'm really glad to be able to have that interview with him. I've been interviewing a lot of other big names out here in wholesaling, like Justin Schmidt, Brandon Barnes, the guy whose name is Pittsburgh Investor on Instagram. His name is Doug Rabel, I believe his name was. I've been having a lot of conversations recently, guys, and I'm going to be having more podcasts, more interviews coming soon. Like I said earlier, I really want to be able to teach you all the whole game. Wholesaling is just a piece. This is just a chunk, y'all, but I'm about to take things next level and be able to actually teach you all like how to actually get into the game yourself. Hold on 2 seconds, y'all. Lord have mercy. So yeah, I want you all to be able to know how to get into the game yourself to where you don't always have to just be wholesaling. You can be getting these properties yourself. It's definitely possible. You could do it too. And these guys are going to be coming onto the channel to talk more about it. So stay tuned for that. And then, yeah, I think that's about it actually though. But before we get out of here, just like last week, I think that was last week and the week before, whatever. Look, I want to give out one free access. Well, that just sounded so weird. I want to give access to one person to my Wholesaler University online course before we get up out of here. I see like 11 people up in here, guys. So I'm pretty sure that not all 11 of you all actually have access to the course. So I want to do like a quick giveaway before we get up out of here. Let me see. Hey, Shani, you know I appreciate you. Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, the podcast, Donnell, is the Wholesaling Mastermind. You can literally find it everywhere the podcasts are available, bro. On Anchor, iTunes, Castbox, Google Podcasts, like literally everywhere, bro. Google it. I guarantee you'll find it. It's highly Googleable, bro. It's like the first link when you pop in the Wholesaling Mastermind. It's crazy. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, let's do it again, guys. So yeah, let's try to give out one of these free courses. Let me see. Hey, boss man, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I got you, the King. You already know, bro. You already know. We out here live every week. Y'all know I got you. So real quick, what I'm gonna do is let's say the third person. Matter of fact. Let me do something different. Let's say the fifth person. We're gonna go with the fifth person that joins my Facebook group, Wholesale Deals and Strategies, guys. The fifth person who joins the group will get instant access to Wholesaler University, guys. I'm actually going to drop the link right here, but this starts right now pretty much. So I'm going to be checking it on my phone. And the fifth person who signs up for Wholesaler University, the fifth person who joins my Facebook group, if you all are not joined already, will get access to the online course, guys. Wholesale Deals, and this is a big name, man. I really got to make this like way shorter for the actual. Hold on, Wholesale Deals and Strategies. Oh yeah, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second here. Let me just type this URL. I'm messing up. Groups. Boom. There we go. That should work. Hopefully, there's the link right there. Fifth person who clicks the link, joins the group, will get access to Wholesaler University, guys. Absolutely free. All right, I see them coming in. I see the request coming in already, y'all. See, y'all be out here, man. Y'all don't be playing. Look, I may end up. Hold on, what is this? 826. Greg, you say you out here, bro. You say you not playing no games, Greg. I see you, bro. Hold on. Greg say, hey, Ed, when are you going live again? Oh, man, I'm on right now. Where you at, bro? Hold on. Okay, I thought that was somebody else. Greg, are you up in here? Are you watching? Or that seemed like you sent that a little while ago. Let me see. Anyway, so yeah, here's what I'm going to do, though, y'all. Here's what I'm going to do, because I don't even want to wait for 5 people. We only got 12 people up in here. Waiting for 5 people to actually join the group that's not actually joining the group could take a while. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, Lord, there's so much going on the phone. Anyway, so here's what I'm going to do, y'all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be paying attention to my phone. When the fifth person joins the group, I'm going to drop a post inside of the group or just individually message that fifth person, and I'm going to give you a free coupon code so you can instantly join the group for absolutely free, man. Y'all know I got y'all out here. I'm always providing as much content as possible. Oh man, bro. Oh man, look, I gotta think of something else. Wait, you said link ain't work for you? Oh, god dang it. Oh, god dang. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, let me try that again. Let me edit it. God damn it. All right, Donnell, hold on, bro. I'm so sorry. Oh man, I'm so terrible. That's like a really long URL, man. Hold on, I got y'all right here though. I got you. I got y'all right here. Man, hey, the King, bro. I got something. I'm gonna have to think of something else then, bro. Cause you right. You already in the group, but I still want you to be able to get in there though. Seriously, bro. I want you to be able to have the chance at least to be able to get into the group, bro. So I feel like next week I'm gonna have something else, bro. But look, how about this? But the link didn't work for me, Ed. Oh, that's so weird. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. How about this, guys? I'm about to drop the link one more time. Wholesale Deals and Strategies. Boom. Hey, Rick, that's so funny. Hey, right, I was about to say, boss, man. I'm like, look, we have to do something else, y'all. So look, How about this? How about this? Look, what we'll probably do though, dead seriously, like, let me know if that link works. Matter of fact, let me click on it myself real quick. See if that works. It works, y'all. It works. Click it now, y'all. Real quick. We in there. It works for real. So if y'all join right now, we can still make it happen. I'm not even sure if we got a whole like enough people up in here though to actually make it happen, y'all. So dip real quick, come back, and then we'll determine who will get this free course, y'all. Real quick. But anyway, though, guys, man, I really just want to let you all know that I appreciate every single one of you all, whether you watching this live or you came in the replay, guys. I really appreciate you all for coming out, spending some time with me, asking some questions, being able to help provide value to not just yourself, but to the larger wholesaling community on YouTube as well. I'm going to put this on the podcast also, guys. So definitely make sure that you check it out. If you're not already, like, subscribe to the podcast, definitely check it out. It's the Wholesaling Mastermind podcast. I really be putting up a lot of podcasts, actually, like, compared to the YouTube. So if you want to get more of this content, check out the podcast, the Wholesaling Mastermind. You can literally Google it. It's everywhere the podcast are found. I guarantee you, if you Google it, it's probably going to be the first result if you just type in the Wholesaling Mastermind. All right. Anyway, though, so yeah, like I said, though, what I'm going to do, though, guys, I'll be paying attention. Oh, wait, before you go, are you still mentoring people? I am, Shani. You know I got you. I am mentoring. You can check it out with the link. I dropped the link up above. I'm not sure if it's like still on your screen or whatever, but I did drop a link. It's just edwardhayes.org/coaching with a capital C. But check it out. And yeah, I got you. We could definitely make it happen. Cordell, I see you out here, bro. Where you at, Cordell? That's one. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I may have to do like 3 people. I may have to do like 2-3 people, like the next 2-3 people that actually join. Okay, Octavia. All right, that's 2 people. Where y'all at? I see them coming in now. I see the request coming in. I got you, Shani. Definitely go ahead and apply those, Shani. We can definitely hop on a strategy call. If nothing else, I would be more than glad to hop on the call with you, Shani. We can make something happen. Hey, okay, I see you, Cordell. Can you please elaborate a little more on your Section 8 secret, please? And thank you, bro. Oh, Demetrius, bro, I'm about to be getting up out of here, bro. You're going to have to check it out in the replay, though, bro. I was talking about it a little bit earlier in this stream, Demetrius. I was talking about the Go Section 8 strategy, Go Section 8 / for rent by owner strategy. So definitely check that out, bro. I got you. Okay, cool. Kang, I see you say it's working now. So yeah, though, here's what I'll do. Let's see if anybody else. Okay, so Nick Major Kane Reed. Where you at, Nick? Where you at, Nick? I see Octavia. Wait, I may have said that wrong. So sorry if I'm butchering your name. But Octavia, we got a bunch of people out here actually. I think that's like person number 4. I want to say, or is that person number 3? We're getting up there, y'all. We almost there. But I am Major Kane. That's you, Donnell? Is that you? Hey, I see you out here, King. I see you out here. Appreciate the love, brother. All right. Okay, I see you, Donnell. The right way. Hey, y'all, just so y'all know, man, I post most of my content on Facebook, so definitely add me on there. I'm always putting out all types of game on Facebook, probably more than anywhere else. So if you really want to link up with me and like really be a part of where the stuff is happening at, guys, I'm only doing the YouTube videos so often or whatever. Definitely follow me on Facebook, guys. You could message me on there. We can have a conversation. Y'all already know. I'm out here. How do I'm new to this Facebook thing. How do I know when you're on live? Do you mean like you're new to this YouTube thing? Or you saying like, so I'm only going live on YouTube right now. I was going live on Facebook, but it seems like just more people come out to the YouTube session. So I actually like this a lot more. But But yeah, like you'll know when I go live though, if you hit the bell notification icon on my channel. So like somewhere around on your screen, above, below, somewhere there, like my face should be right there. You just click like onto my actual channel, just click the notification bell, and YouTube will notify you when I post new videos. So that's what I would recommend. Just click the notification bell. You'll get notified whenever I make new videos, which is not like crazy all the time. So you don't have to worry about YouTube spamming you, trying to tell you about my videos. I usually post like a couple times a week. So definitely check it out though. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, let's see real quick. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna have to do it with the very last person that actually joined the group. Let me just verify who that person was. Real quick. Oh man, let me see. Let me go back to the group real quick, guys. Oh man, how do I find out who was the last people? That's not good, y'all. That's not good. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't know. How am I gonna do this? Let's see. So wait, who did I say? Who's the last person? Who's the last person that just joined? Oh Lord, that mercy. Was it God dang it! How the hell did I just let this happen? Let me see. What was the last name that I just said? It doesn't even show me on here now. That's not good, y'all. I'm trying to check my I'm trying to check my notifications, but it's like it's not in the notifications anymore. That is so weird. Let me see. I don't understand. No, I don't see it. Let's see. Yes, you too. Sorry. Okay, here, let me see. So I know Octavius. I think it may have been Donnell. I'm pretty sure it was Donnell. Shawnee say, just give it to everybody in here that don't got it. Hey, I feel you though. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all know how I get down. I tend to do stuff like that all the time, man, because I'm mostly focused on just trying to bless people, man. I ain't even gonna lie. So who in here? Matter of fact, so Bossman, I think you was like one of the first people. Then Major. So I think that Major came. I think that you, Darnell, I'm pretty sure that you the last person, unless someone wants to rebut that. It's looking like Darnell is about to get this course. So unless someone else is gonna come with a rebuttal, like, no, I was the last person. You said my name last. I think that the last person is gonna be Darnell. What Shawnee said. Hey, look, I'm not even gonna lie though, y'all. Here, look, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure that Darnell gets his coupon code because I'm pretty sure that there's not going to be a rebuttal. Let me see. It was me. You did say Donnell last. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought too. I did think that I said Donnell last. Right. Because you came in. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was you. Okay. So here's what I'm about to do, Donnell. Um, all you got to do, bro. All you got to do, bro, is this. Matter of fact, just do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Um, Send me a message on Facebook. Just like, hey, bro, send me the course code, something like that, just so your name pops up on the side of my screen. And all I got to do is just copy and paste it. Make my life easy, bro. I got you. I'm literally getting your coupon code ready for you right now, bro. I got you. You're literally about to be inside of the course in the next few minutes, bro, and be able to take advantage just like a ton of other people out here in the Wholesaling Mastermind group live tonight, man. And every week too, guys, just so y'all know, I got a ton more of these course codes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So every week I will be giving out at least one free course because I want to make sure I give you all an incentive to come back. You know what I'm saying? Boss man. Let's see. You did say Donnell. It was me, hey, Donnell and Cordell. Since we rhyme. Hey, boss man, are you up in it? You did just join the group as well, though, right? Send me a message, bro. Send me a message. All right. Hey, I'm late, but we'll watch the replay. All right, the right way, Sharon. Check it out. You know, we was dropping some gems in this one. To be honest, you could probably bypass like the last 12 minutes of this, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you because we've been trying to do like this giveaway for quite some time. So you can bypass most of this ending. All right. Anyway, though, guys, I will be wrapping it up right now. This is one of the longest sessions that we've had so far, about an hour and a half. Once again, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, guys. Donnell, Cordell, reach out to me, my guys. I got y'all, man. Look, y'all in here. I'm about to put you in the game. You feel me? Yeah, I'm about to put you dead in the game. All you got to do is just send me a message on Facebook. I got you. Reach out to me. Y'all know who I'm talking to, Donnell and Cordell. Anyway, till next time, guys. We out this piece. I'm hungry. I'm about to go get some food. I'll see y'all later, guys. Till next time. Peace.